mean, yo, like Ntugile. Like, I don't want to lie. The first time I saw you on LinkedIn, I'm like, Black Excellence. I saw you promoting your latest book. You were like, this is my latest book. So I click onto your profile. I check out your bio. Guess what? Girl has released 12 books. And not just released 12 books, but also an award winning. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome the Black Excellence, the Highness, everything that you can say in the building, man. Good afternoon. Good morning, ma'am. Are you okay? Are you doing well? How's your morning today?
No, you've just made it better. Thank you very much for having me.
Seriously?
Definitely.
Asqalela, Nomcebo, besides being the TV side of things, I mean, I'm not interested in that because there are those who celebrate you. That I know you celebrated in the TV industry, and that's cool. I like that. But the book writing and the book publishing, Asqalela, what pushed you to publishing books and write? No. What pushed you to writing a book to eventually publishing them? What pushed you to it?
Mauku, I was raised by teachers. Both my parents were teachers.
Wow.
So one of the things that you go through is they teach at home.
Wow.
So there was reading. For me, the one outlet for reading is writing.
Sure.
So I always kept a journal since I was a child. So in keeping a journal, I think the skill kept being refined over and over again.
Awuna choice. So you didn't have a choice, really. But
it was just none of those home. But of course, it was my thing because my siblings didn't become writers.
Oh, I see. I
one
see.
Of those things.
I wanted to ask, did any of your parents perhaps release a book?
No, my late parents didn't release books. But my dad introduced me to writing. He loved reading.
Yeah.
I guess if he had lived longer, he would have written something.
Where did you get the inspiration from?
From so many things. As I'm saying, for me, one of the books that were highlighted in childhood is by Toni Morrison. Is The Bluest Eyes. I just saw that, when the way, I don't know if you've read it, Toni Morrison, the way she writes, it's so visual. And because I'm also a filmmaker on the side, I always visualize everything that I read. So I think
the storytelling.
And of course, then I write a lot of biblical books. So yes. The Bible inspires me.
Wow, I like that. I like the fact that you've just gotten into the genre, because I wanted to ask you, Uti, I mean, out of the kind of books that you've written, why is it biblical? But we'll get into that. Firstly, how did you get to know the chance of publishing a book or writing books? Because in most of the times, and Nomcebo, we're not going to shy away that black women have been oppressed. Black young women have been oppressed. Women have always been subjected to the kitchen, raising children, and they've never gotten to a great. Only those who were in the struggle, they fought to get out of those struggles. I mean, how did you even get the opportunity to even publish a book, let alone writing? Writing everybody can do it, but publishing is not everybody who can do it.
Absolutely. One of the things that you go through over and over again is rejection. I mean, I sent my books. To various publishers, and I got rejected. So people see the 12 books and they don't know. You have tears because you've been rejected so many times. But of course, that one time when someone says yes, that inspires you.
Pegamina, I'm celebrating the 12 books myself. And I didn't even think about the rejection part of it. It's funny that I didn't even think about the rejection part of it. So, did you get rejected for 12 times, or you rejected so many times after releasing the first book? Then Wabalula, did it become easy after the first one?
I got rejected when I was younger. Before I actually published, I got really. When you reject so much that you start thinking, maybe I don't have the talent. Maybe this isn't for me. But then I sent it to one publisher and they were interested, and that was a shock because I was so used to the
To the
rejection.
rejection.
Yes. And
Yo.
then once they said yes, I started considering, when I held my first book in my hands, I started considering, good, okay, how do I make this happen for me? Because I knew once I became a publisher, I would also publish other people.
Wait, you now publish other people now?
I do, yes.
Guys, Emma thought I hasn't never judge a book by its cover. I think, yeah. Nomcebo is very beautiful, guys. Look her up on her socials. Angeke uze umcabangele ukuthi she's an author. She's very beautiful. She's a beautiful woman. Angeke uze umcabangele ukuthi it's an author until you actually read her bio and profile, and then you get to realize that yo, guys, it's not just beauty, but it's beauty and the brains. Let's start here. Winning 3 awards, girl. How did that happen? Where did that? I mean, I can't. I'm still trying to understand you publishing a book, and then I'm overwhelmed by you publishing 12 books. Now I'm also overwhelmed by you winning 3 awards. Take us through the awards, girl. What happened? How did you win? How did it make you feel? Where are you now with the awards?
You know, sometimes you have friends who are such a blessing.
Yes.
The first time I was entered into an award, someone thought that I could win an award was
What?
through a friend.
What? Yo.
She bought the book. I didn't even know she would send it to someone who actually read the book and thought it was worthy of an award. So I'm always grateful to Margaret, a friend of mine, who actually thought I was even capable of winning an award.
Yeah. And then your journey to the awards. What has your life changed ever since winning an award? Because I can tell, girl, hi Gabi. I stand with 3 awards. I'm an award-winning TV director. So I know when it comes
Congrats.
to when it comes to awards. I mean, even those as a production company, the pressure of keeping up with the awards. Is it?
Definitely. So for me, it became so inspirational because, you know, I never called myself an author until I wrote 5 books.
Hi, bo,
I
unjani?
thought, you know, I'm an authors, you know. I read Toni Morrison, so I never thought of myself at that level until I wrote 5 books. Then I considered the title. But what the awards did, they starting making me believe there's something here, really.
Yo.
Because I kept thinking, if someone recognizes this thing that you've written actually inspires other people, because that's why I wrote books. I wanted to inspire people. I wanted people to connect to God. And I started writing children's books because I read the content children were reading, and I thought, no, I need to contribute here.
Yo, wait. So, is it your belief that after writing 5 books you became an author, or is it kanjalo vele? So, mina jongoba I'm writing a book, ukuthi ngisesekude nokuba author.
Now, it's just my belief. There are people who have
Okay.
one book and
They call themselves
much
authors.
better than you. So,
I was saying
this
that.
is just a me thing.
I was saying that those who haven't done nothing, they always claim, they've got the money for marketing and the branding, but they've done nothing. But those who really worked, I mean, 12 books, guys, it's not child's play. It's not child's play. It's
But
not.
it's also beautiful to recognize that actually I did well. I published a book. It's not an easy journey.
It's not. Can I tell you? It's not an easy journey. I mean, 15 years in the TV industry and trying to still writing. Writing is difficult.
It is.
Writing is difficult, and people don't understand the art of writing. Number one. Number two, the art of writing. You are writing your story so that the next person can actually see it, visualize it, and you need to get into the mind. And mind you, so you need to capture the married guy, you need to capture the single guy, you need to capture the single woman, you need to say, by the way, family wise.
True. I'm a single woman. I posted a book, yes, a post where president saying they firing single people from the country.
Who are single?
So who are singers. So I'm like, I meet asylum for somewhere.
Ladies and gentlemen, she's not only smart, but she's also funny. This is Nomcebo Ngema, and we are talking about her as a person who wrote books and being an author. Black excellence, guys. We can never stress this enough. We cannot not celebrate our own. We cannot not be part of great excellence. We need to build each other. We need to make sure that things grow. We need to make sure that other people grow, and we need to make sure that we pass on the baton. Are you training people? Is there anybody you're mentoring? Are you mentoring the next group of writers? As you're saying, you're a publisher. Tell me about that. Are you mentoring people?
I am doing my best in the corner that I'm in. I mean, I've published two young authors. One is 14.
Okay.
The other one is my nephew who has written 3 books. So I'm
Yo.
very proud of them.
But
But I'm
guys.
also mentoring women. At the moment, I am compiling a group of writers who are writing about a trauma that they've gone through.
Yeah.
So one of them was shot by her husband and she's in a wheelchair.
Yeah.
The other was sexually abused, and that's really where I find contributing into and mentoring other people works, because they get to tell their stories.
Yeah. Sure. This is so powerful, man. This is super powerful. Tell me about your NPO. You also got an NPO. Tell me about that, a bit about that. How did that come about? What inspired that?
Okay, the NPO is called the Keledi Togozile Foundation.
Okay.
This one is my late mom's name, who loved working with young women, empowering them. So when she died, I wanted to do something to celebrate her.
Wow.
And one of the things she also loved is education. Like I said, Tuguti, she was a teacher.
Yeah.
So the concept of the Keledi Togozile Foundation is taking young girls between 19 and 30 back to school, back to high school for now.
Yeah.
So I used to meet a lot of young women
Yes.
within that age range who have given up on life. When you've dropped out, let's say at 16 from school, and now life your life, and
Yeah.
you are frustrated and hopeless. And for me, it was the hopelessness that got to me, because these young women, though Tina Sewabona, they're very young, and
Yeah.
but they saw themselves as failures. They were stuck in abusive relationships. I mean, the one woman was in such a abusive relationship, boyfriend being Kikamazin.
Ah.
And after I met her, I talked to her and she said, I left school. So I negotiated that she goes back to school. And once she went through that process, we started thinking around. I had a group of friends. We started thinking around how to take a group of them, because through a foundation, we could make it bigger.
If you've just joined us, ladies and gentlemen, we're having a conversation on Nomcebo, and we're talking about her as a foundation, her as somebody who's helping people. She's now a publisher. She published books, right? She published books only to be a publisher.